Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. This message is going to be for July 5th through 8th, 2022. However, if you're watching it and it's not at the same date that I am saying, then it's a message that's meant for you. I just try to get messages for what's going to happen for the next few days. However, if it's resonating with you, then it's meant for you. I had already started this reading and then some things had happened. So I wanted to keep the 3 cards that I had already started with. I had only got through the first card before I even had to stop the video. So I'm going to just go ahead and restart this. So the first card is dreams. This is about lucid dreaming. For many of you, you're even going through this time of daydreaming, having a lot of deja vu moments even is what I'm getting. But this could also be a card of astral travel and out-of-body experiences. For many of you, I feel like this is referring to dreams of a twin flame or a soulmate, some sort of connection that you are engaging in, whether or not you're actually in a committed relationship with this or this person or not. This is a card of dreaming of them, maybe even fantasizing, things of that sort. For many of you, this is a confirmation that this person is somebody that you're destined to be with. This is something that is a fated situation, a fated commitment, connection, what have you. So for many of you, you're meant to have a journey together. This could be like the Ascension Journey. It could just be business partners and lovers as well. But there's maybe just being parents. I'm hearing for some of you it's just about being parents. But there's some sort of situation with somebody that either you're thinking a lot about and daydreaming, fantasizing about, or either vice versa or both. And then this card is asking you to be open-minded. Stay open-minded. Be willing to adjust and make new arrangements for some of you. I feel like some of you are in this energy of, I don't know if I really want this. I'm going to have to adjust my life a whole lot. And this doesn't just have to be in a romantic relationship or a connection at all. This could be anything that may be going on in your life that's making you feel a little bit vulnerable, as if, you know, any minute the shoe's going to drop. You know, what have you. But this is allowing your heart to be open. I feel adjustments are going to be needed in the very near future if they aren't already. But this is allowing yourself to just be tender. And I'm feeling compromise for some of you for whatever reason. I don't know exactly why I'm feeling that card. That word coming out. But I'm feeling like there's going to be some sort of compromise. For many of you, you're coming into a committed relationship, something's going to the next level. But for a lot of you, this is talking about future success in finances, in love, and romance, and business, and your spiritual journey, what have you. Whatever it is, however it is that it resonates with you, that's what this is referring to, some sort of future success or fortune. So we've been getting the birds a lot for whatever reason, and the birds could mean that there's some misfortune, but I'm really not getting that this time. However, it could resonate with some of you, but it's also a card of admiring or being admired. So for many of you, there's some sort of new beginning that has to do with a connection. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but I feel for the majority of you, this is referring to either a new start in a connection that you're already in, taking something to the next level, or maybe finally settling down and saying, okay, let's do this. Let's make a commitment. 3, 4, 5 guys. For some of you, that's a confirmation. But a lot of a lot of intuitive or even clairvoyant type of visions, flashes of things that are getting ready to come. And for many of you, you're in your ego. For whatever reason, I'm hearing indecisive, but I'm feeling like you're allowing your insecurities and doubts dictate really what your decision is, when your dreams are accurate, your intuition is accurate. It's showing you your Akashic records, a timeline that is to come. So follow through with what you keep having intuitive visions about, or just these inner knowings. Your heart's telling you, go this way, go this way. For many of you, you're coming into this energy of just loving life, loving things that are happening. For a lot of you, you may even be coming out of a dark night of the soul, or a place where you were having to process the shadow side in some way, shape, or form, but now coming into moving out of this energy and into this energy. So out of the darkness and into happiness, light. Even this is also a card of fellowship or coming together with others. I'm being told to move those up there for whatever reason. They're showing me the image of the sun. Either it's coming up or it's going down, one or the other. But I feel like it's rising for some reason. And for some of you, that's the way that you're probably feeling, as if you're rising. Finally getting out of this space of feeling stuck or what have you, and into this feeling like you're coming up. Momentum, movement forward, you know. What other messages do you have for July 5th through 8th, 2022 for all people already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? Thank you. Yeah, so we have the lilies, which is talking about happy families, happy homes, success. It could also be talking about and referring to the love of life. For some of you, it could be signifying some sort of I'm feeling like a virtuous life. I feel like many of you are kind of straddling the fence right now, though. You're in this energy part of the day of in your fears, doubts, insecurities, maybe even judging a situation, and then into projecting images of the happiness that you wish to have with person or in this job or in your spiritual life or what have you, imagining those things. So part of the day you're setting up blocks, part of the day you're manifesting. So there's some need for really finding a way to not allow this energy to come in and keep this energy as much as you can all day long. Yes, they're saying. Oh my goodness. And we have 7, 7, and 9, 9 here. If you guys want to take a look at those numbers, you can look those up on Sacred Scribes. And I have 7, 11 as well. So you have the sun, which also signifies happiness. So we have 3 cards of happiness, brighter days ahead, the dark side finally being released. So for many of you, if you wasn't in a dark night of the soul, it's just about these thought processes of, you know, continuously going back and forth from insecurities to I feel good, I'm positive, I got this type energy. But for many of you, you're learning how to leave this energy behind. Some of you, very few of you, are probably still in this energy of the dark night of the soul, feeling like evil or bad is coming in multiple directions, feeling as if your prayers or intentions aren't being heard. No matter what you try to manifest, you're not manifesting anything good. It just feels like the negative is coming to you. 808, I was told to tell you guys, this is about to end, okay? They're saying just hold on, positive affirmations, keep praying even if you don't feel like your prayers are being heard, because they are. The chaos and confusion that you're going through, those processing of the shadow side of yourself, and is helping you to rid of character defects, rid of those insecurities and doubts that you have, and move into this energy of seeing your assets and happiness and peace and joy and maybe balance. Not saying that you're not going to have those times when you go back and forth. However, for the ones that I'm talking to, the few of you that I'm talking to, this is a pretty dark energy. However, they're showing me on the flip side of that is the brightness, okay? Happiness, clarity, popularity for some of you. This could even be referring to, for some of you, like if you are someone that's on social media, a come up in your social media, like getting more subscribers or followers or whatever you want to call it. Thank you. What other messages? Am I supposed to take that? So you got the love. This is Hadarian energy. This is a card of codependencies, setting up boundaries. I'm also getting universal love with this. So a lot of you have a lot of connection with with different levels of oneness that you're coming into. For a lot of you that I'm talking to, this means that you're astral traveling, out of body experiencing, feeling a lot of energies in multiple ways. Very, very connected with oneness is what I am getting. For others of you, this is a card of codependencies, something that you are using as a form to not have to feel those fears, doubts, insecurities, guilt, shame, whatever it may be. 1010, guys, look that up as well. So for some of you, this is asking you to meditate, ask Archangel Michael to come in and show you what kind of cords that you need to cut, or what kind of energies that you need to let go of. It could be people, places, things, sex, drugs, rock and roll, overeating, overspending. I mean, you name it. If you're using it as a crutch or to not have to feel something, then you need to set boundaries with yourself. And maybe it's your phone. I'm not going to use my phone until after I meditate for an hour. Something of that sort. That's a boundary. And then when you do not follow through with that, then have a consequence. Like, okay, I guess tomorrow I can't use my phone at all. You know, what have you. Make some sort of boundaries with yourself and others. Am I supposed to take all of those? So the next card that we got is Child of the Cosmos. Actually, they're telling me to read the next two together. Child of the Cosmos and Earth School. Both of these cards are referring to having the knowledge to help you to get through, transcend through any energy. There's a bunch of challenges that you may be going through at this time. Some of you, it's going to be emotional. Some of you, it's going to be spiritual. It may be physical things. 1133, you could be going through something with all of your bodies. But this is saying that just by meditating and tapping into the Akashic records, awakening dormant cells so that you can start having information given to you, then these things will be easier, the challenges will be easier to go through. However, some of you are just really in this dark space and not listening to what intuition is saying, what your heartfelt knowings are saying, really giving yourself more lessons than what lessons were intended to be given. So you're creating more for yourself than what you need to go through. So they're asking you to stop micromanaging what Spirit is doing for you, what the universe is doing for you. You've asked for love. You've asked for a new job. You've asked for more finances. You've asked for this. You've asked for that. You've been working to manifest those things, but when Spirit tries to give it to you, it's not coming fast enough, or it's not coming the way that you expect it to. So you try to, 1234, that's progress, guys. You try to make or control the outcome in some way, shape, or form, which is causing you to learn more lessons than what you need to, okay? This is for many of you. It's not going to be for all of you, but for many of you. But there's a lot of soul growth at this time. But for many of you, these dreams, the daydreams even that you may be having, have to do with connection to the Akashic records, whether or not you know that. So you may want to look up information about that. Akashic records, it may help you to understand that. But I know when I am intending on connecting with the Akashic records, I think about all of my chakras just awakening and seeing books open. And usually I'll just work with my heart space, but I can do it with my cells. I can do it with any of my energy centers. So you can too. It's just about practice makes perfect. You have to keep meditating, keep setting intentions. Then when you get there, you know that you're there, because you'll see so many random flashes, maybe hundreds or even thousands of flashes of timelines, lifetimes, things that you've engaged in or what have you. Maybe even universal information, but there's information that is given to you, and you may not remember all of these things, but when the information is needed, it just comes through. You don't know how, but it just does. Well, this is how, because you've awakened the Akashic records. You've tapped into this. So the need for trust right now is very, very important. Okay. Trust in the process. Stand still. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything at all. But this is a card saying that you're divinely protected. You don't need to worry about what's happening. For some of you, this destined connection, many of you are pushing away because of fear, insecurities. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve it, or you don't have enough to bring to the table. But Spirit's reminded me that, first of all, you need to trust, but to keep your heart open. Also, keep your mind open. So be open-minded and willing. But I'm feeling like many of you are really pushing some energies back. I can do that sometimes. But this is asking you to trust. Trust, trust, trust. This is also a card of loyalty and protection. But I'm not really getting anything off of that other than trust. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us for July 5th through 8th, 2022? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. For all those who are newly awakened. Am I supposed to take all of these? Is this the order that they need to go in? Okay. So, many of you, this is referring to a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, or feeling as if you're at a loss, but this is saying that not all is lost. So maybe there's some sort of, what am I trying to say? There may be an energy of being held back is what I was trying to get. And that's what I felt like. My words were being held back. So thank you, Spirit. But anyway, some of you are feeling like you're being held back in some way. But I feel like many of you are moving into the energy of this Empress, which is somebody who has it all and, you know, is really on top of their game. But for whatever reason, I feel like there's some sort of complications that are necessary, or either like, delays around something following through and moving forward, or what have you. And I feel like this is in so many different ways for everybody, so I'm not even going to try to decipher exactly what that's saying. But I feel like for the most of you, you're coming into this Empress energy, knowing what you want and knowing that these delays are necessary. A lot of you are being real vulnerable, opening up your heart and soul to some sort of new connection, or 1717, something new within a connection that you have. This is a card of commitment, maybe even marriage, getting engaged, taking something to the next level. I'm feeling, for whatever reason with this card, balance. So some of you may be feeling some balance coming into a situation within the next few days. However, like I said, whenever it resonates with you, it resonates with you. Wishes and dreams are coming true. This is a card of, I'm feeling wish fulfillment. It's not actually a card of wish fulfillment, but it is things moving and progressing towards your goals, your wishes, your desires, things of that sort. They're telling me to go back to this. For some of you, you're either leaving behind a job to move into like having your own business, entrepreneurship, or vice versa. And what I'm feeling from this is there's going to be a situation that's going to come up where you're either going to have to work some details out, or plan a little bit differently than what you originally had planned, something of that sort. But they're showing me again, I don't know why I'm feeling balance with these two guys down here, but I'm feeling balance. I have no idea why I get balance off of that, but I do. Anyway, which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. There's a focus on home. Maybe even for some of you, it's a focus on finances to improve your home. Yes, because I have business and, well, I have root-related quartz and cinnabar. One is about business and connection with the root chakra, getting things established, setting up some sort of firm foundation. And then we have the root-related quartz, which is about the connection within the home. I feel finances with this for some of you, though, but this connection with home for a lot of you who these cards are talking about relationship. This is a focus on maybe dreaming about what you want for the future in your home, what kind of connection, what kind of living arrangements, things of that sort. Or maybe you're just dreaming about a future with somebody, and it's connection with the home. It could be anything for you, but you know, focus on home, thoughts of home. It's coming down from the dream card, so I do feel like many of you are maybe even having dreams of a new home. Yes, a lot of you are fantasizing about what you're wanting, what you're desiring, with somebody or even alone. Which cards do I go to? Back to these. What other messages do you have, please, for July 5th through 8th, 2022, for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension? Thank you. So we also have Apophyllite, which is about connection with spirit guides, angels, source God. This is crown chakra, third eye chakra, connection with having visions, intuitive flashes, even clairvoyant visions. So we have 2 cards of visions and dreams. So I'd say that the majority of you watching this right now are either in this energy now or moving into this type of energy. I do feel for many of you this is an awakening, getting out of this dark night of the soul and into this energy of oneness, connection, stillness, I'm hearing for some of you. So this is to come in the near future, maybe within the next few days, for some of you. Which cards do I go to, please? Okay, guys, they are telling me that there is no more cards today for this reading. 2112. They told me to tell you, and 2110 for whatever reason. Okay, so today's I am affirmations. I am the change I wish to see in others. I am laughter. I keep a good sense of humor. So for those of you who are going through this dark night of the soul, or the energy of going back and forth from darkness to light, you know, maybe reading comic books that might make you laugh, or watching comics on TV or something like that to help you get some sort of laughter to help you. And then I am complete. Okay, guys, I hope that you got something out of this reading. If you're interested in winning a full reading giveaway, please like this video, as well as putting your name or an affirmation down in the comments along with the date. You'll be entered in to win that full reading giveaway. If you're interested in ordering any services, you can check out my website. It is uniqueme303healing.net. All the prices and services are listed there, $22.12. But I hope that everybody has a wonderful evening. Much love to you guys. Bye.